Hey, this is Jeff Bagwell, Public Information Officer for Rural Metro Fire here in Knox County, Tennessee. Today our question comes from Jim out in Farragut, and he asked us, what other services does Rural Metro Fire provide other than fire protection? Well, Jim, there's a whole host of things that we do from a fire department standpoint. Number one is the response to medical emergencies. A lot of people always ask, why does a fire truck come when I call for an ambulance to my house? Well, the reason is pretty simple. On every one of these fire trucks is at least 2 EMTs, and in most cases, it's an EMT and a paramedic. So these guys can treat you in your living room as good or maybe better than what the ambulance providers will in the back of an ambulance rolling to the hospital. So they can start that emergency medical care immediately without waiting on that ambulance to arrive. Second thing is obviously medical aid and rescue responses to car crashes. If you have a car crash in Knox County, the ambulance is coming, yes. Obviously you're going to get a rescue truck, and you're also going to get a fire truck equipped with EMTs and paramedics. Emergency vehicle lockout assistance. If you lock your keys in your vehicle with your child locked in the back seat, which has happened. Unfortunately, it's happened more than we'd like to talk about, so we obviously do those emergency lockouts. Pet resuscitation. If we have a fire, obviously every fire truck carries a pet oxygen mask so that we can actually resuscitate your pet. If we can, we'll do everything we can to save that pet on the scene of a fire. Hazardous material response. We've got the hazardous material team for our 16 county jurisdiction. Dangerous reptile removal from your house. Snakes, even things like possums and raccoons, things like that, we can actually get those out of your house. Annual home safety inspections, we can come in and give you some recommendations for where to put smoke detectors, even install smoke detectors, and we do get free smoke detectors through the state of Tennessee. And we also come in and do fire place inspections. We can't certify anything that's safe, but we can kind of give you some recommendations for where you might want to put a fire extinguisher. And then last but not least is community health and safety programs. Well, you see us all the time out in the community at HOA meetings, talking about CPR, talking about stop the bleed, how to handle certain emergencies. Bear in mind, if we did not have subscribers to have annual contracts with our fire department to provide us some income as a benefit and as a salary, we wouldn't be here. And so it's very important that you be a subscriber, support the fire department at every time that you have the opportunity. If you have other questions that you'd like to submit, please let us know. Go to our social media sites, send us that question, we'll do our best to answer them.